You're entering VTV's Chamber Zone. Your business community at work. Representing the Vernal Area and Duchesne County Chambers of Commerce, here's Adam Massey and Irene Hansen.
Hi there, I'm Irene Hansen with the Duchesne County Chamber of Commerce, and we're here for Chamber Zone. I'm here with my wonderful co-host, Adam Massey from the Vernal Area Chamber of Commerce. This is one of my funnest experiences, being able to come to these shows, have a chance to visit with you. And Adam, we're into summer. I mean, we waited. I think we never thought summer would come, but summer's here.
I agree. We kind of skipped spring a little bit. Fortunately, May was a pretty wet month, and we probably needed the moisture, which is good because I know they kept telling us that we didn't have quite as much snow as I shoveled through all of the winter. Every time I had to go shovel it, I kept saying, well, I don't mind doing it because we're getting all this good snowpack. And then when they came and told us we didn't have that much, so yeah, you're right. It is summer, and fortunately, it's went. Unfortunately or fortunately, however you look at it, it's went really quick. Winter and spring went by very fast, and here we are.
And you know what summer means to me, of course, is fun in the Basin. Our wonderful tourists coming to experience what we have.
Absolutely.
Events every weekend, but it also means the Chamber annual meeting is coming up.
We do.
And so, Adam, tell us a little bit. I know that it's always exciting. You feature a great speaker, awards for your businesses. Tell us what you've got going on this year.
Yeah, we're excited this year. It's going to be June 13th, and our speaker for our annual meeting this year is going to be Brant Nairhy with Anadarko, and he is over the asset for Anadarko here locally, and we're excited to have him. I believe he's out of the Denver office, and he's going to be coming to speak on the future of natural gas and also the impact that it has on our local economy. And as you have Newfield, that's a huge player in Duchesne County, Anadarko is a huge player in Uintah County, and I know they both spill over into each other's counties.
They sure do.
And what great partners they are to have in the Uintah Basin, and they do a fantastic job. But we're always excited about that annual meeting. It's an opportunity for us as a chamber through our public relations committee to give awards to businesses of the year, and we're excited to do that. We have a couple of neat awards that we give annually there, and we've come up with a couple of new ones this year. And they always make me hold that close to the vest and won't let me give out the names until we get real close, and sometimes they don't even let us do that until we actually announce them and then get it in the press. So I'll honor that tradition and keep that, but we are excited for the businesses. They have been contacted, and we're excited to have Anadarko be a part of it. In the past, we've had, when I started at Chamber 3 years ago, we had the governor come out and speak, and then we also had our representatives, Jason Chaffetz speak one year, and we've also had Rob Bishop, and they do a fantastic job, and we're excited to have them. But our local economy, as you well know, is very important, and we have people that contribute hugely to that, and so to have Anadarko come and do this presentation for us, we're really excited to have them.
And there is business expansion going on. Yesterday I did a ribbon cutting over in Ballard for Cardwell. They just built a new building.
Absolutely.
And what nice people. And they had great food. It was fun. A lot of their colleagues were there. And it just did my heart good, because you see their employees being proud of what they're doing. Some of their other vendors and partners were there. It does your heart good. And I was at a meeting, a tourism meeting back in May. And one of the things that came to mind, someone kind of talked to me a little bit about, well, Duchesne County, you have oil and gas. Do you really promote tourism? And without even thinking twice, I said, wait a second, we have the largest wilderness area, contiguous in one piece, wilderness area in any county in the state of Utah is in Duchesne County. So that's protected, but, and then we're the #1 oil producer, which makes sure that we have prosperity. It's a perfect balance. We have both.
I agree 100%, and I've had the same question posed to us, and I feel exactly like you do, Irene. I think we have a great mix here. in the Uinta Basin with travel and tourism and then industry. And you know, industry steps up and provides for a lot of the infrastructure that is around us all the time, and growing businesses just like Cardwell, and when we go do the ribbon cuttings that we do, a lot of that is tied back to the oil and mineral extraction industry, and which provides you know, the income and a lot of the jobs for our economy. But travel and tourism has really picked up, and I'm sure you've noticed too an increase. We've noticed it with the monument getting opened back up again, and the museum, and everything seems to be you know, increasing. And I think a lot of people are staying closer to home. We're seeing a lot of in-state travelers that are coming to the Uinta Basin, and that's to efforts just like yourself at these state meetings to get out and promote our area and say, hey, you know, we're close, we're right in your back door, why don't you come and visit us? And a lot of times I think, and you and I have talked about this before, people have a misconception about the Uinta Basin of what we're out here, and it's just industry, which isn't true at all. We know that because we're here, but a lot of times getting that word out is a little bit tough. But you guys are doing a great job of that.
Well, you know what? Again, we have everything going for us, and we have perfect balance. We're going to be right back to talk more about Chamber Zone, some of the activities, and about some of our great opportunities we have coming up this summer.
Almost 45% of the oil produced in Utah, 7.8 million barrels, comes from Duchesne County. That oil feeds our state economy, provides job growth, and supports local business. Here in Duchesne County, we're working to make Utah an economic, cultural, and technological leader. Whether you're here for business or pleasure, Duchesne County will welcome you with open arms and invite you to explore all the beauty of the Uinta Mountains. Duchesne County, close enough for business, far enough to get away.
Welcome back to Chamber Zone, your business community at work. Adam, before we left the last segment, we were talking about the perfect balance that we have here in the Basin. Right. Industry, tourism, agriculture, and so many other things that come to mind as we think about our daily lives here. Sure. And you know, one of the things that we have coming up on Wednesday, June 12th, Starvation State Park. We talk a lot about our state parks.
Yes.
I think people will honestly say we're big fans of state parks.
Absolutely.
But there's been a big renovation at the upper campground called Mountain View there at Starvation. So at noon that day, we're going to hold our chamber luncheon there.
Oh, fantastic.
On June 12th.
Great idea.
Cut a ribbon, recognize all the partners that have come together to do that, and they built three, they're dry cabins, but 3 little cabins up there, because one of the things sometimes people coming to state parks can't enjoy the full experience of camping unless they have a tent or an RV.
Sure.
So join us if you're free that day. I'll make sure that you get an invite. I'd love to come to your annual meeting. Again, we just have so many great things going, and I'm just looking forward to a fun, busy summer. So
that's the one thing that's really fun about being at the chambers too, is getting the opportunities, and I really commend you, Irene, for doing your chamber luncheon there. I mean, it takes people, it's amazing, you know, we have so many neat things right here in our back door, and we've talked about this again before, that a lot of times we get so busy with our everyday lives, and people are very busy, but sometimes we don't take the time to enjoy the things we have right here. And what a great opportunity to go up there and have lunch and just maybe relax a little bit, see the new facilities that have been built. And you know what? It's always fantastic because we got people coming from out of the area that will go up there and enjoy those facilities. They'll go back and tell people about the basin, what goes on here, how they're treated. And you know, so it's always a great opportunity for us. It gives us an opportunity to showcase our area, and hopefully we'll all take advantage of that. But you know, you're exactly right. We're getting into summer. There's so many things going on. One thing that we did in conjunction with Vernal City last year is we started the Vernal City Excitement Association. And
wow, what a name!
Yeah, exactly. We're having a hard time living up to that, but we're trying. You know, and the city had set aside some money. So starting June 6th, we're going to be doing some locally weekly events that will start then and run up to about the middle of July. And what they are is they're going to be little concerts that we're going to hold downtown at Cobble Rock Park. And we started that last year. The idea was, what could we do downtown to get some energy going? And so we tried a couple of different things. A few things worked, a few things didn't, but we eventually settled on Cobble Rock Park because it's right downtown in Vernal, and decided to invite some of our local talent down there for a couple of hours on those Thursday nights to do like from 5 to 7 or 7 to 9, depending on how we set it up. But we'll be getting posters out and more information about that and who we'll have down there, and we'd just like to invite people downtown to do that. We're excited about it, think it's going to be a lot of fun. There again, it'll start June 6th and run up to, I think, until July 18th or about in that area. So we're excited about that. Just another thing that chambers get to do that's fun, and you know, we always have a lot of events going on. So
you know, a lot of my childhood memories when I think about it, you know, was vibrant downtown. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't live here as a child, but I remember going downtown, whether it was shopping, whether it was things going on, and that downtown experience is really important. I think families get a lot of memories from that, and I really commend Vernal and your office for having those downtown things. In July, we have a car show coming up. We're going to do some downtown things in Roosevelt to kind of bring them downtown. Downtowns are just important to our communities, and
they really are.
So you know, I think it's nice that the Vernal Chamber is really positioned right downtown.
Right.
And
We do enjoy that.
you know, as we start kind of into the summer season, the tourist season, kids are out of school. One of the things that we have coming up in Roosevelt is the Missoula Children's Theater, and that's an opportunity where a production company actually comes into town. They do the rehearsals, they do choose the cast, and they put on a full feature play in 1 week.
That's
And
awesome.
it can have dozens, you know, and people can help with set and all kinds of things. The tryouts are going to be open auditions on Monday, June 17th. It will be all week. Now, that's not something that you want to do unless you really can commit,
Yeah.
you know, basically an 8-hour day that
Sure.
entire week.
Yeah.
But a lot of fun for the kids, people that have done it. We welcome anyone from any of the
that's
surrounding
great.
communities. But again, that's being held in Roosevelt at the Roosevelt Junior High. So a full professional production done in 1 week.
Yeah, what a great opportunity to have right here. Yeah.
And graduation, we've graduated a whole bunch of great seniors this last getting out of school. The kids are out having a ball. So what do you want to do for the summer? We're wrapping up here, but there's got to be something fun on your agenda.
You know,
And I hope it's a trip somewhere fun.
I wish I could say that. You know how it is at Chambers, we're so busy. You're
I
always trying to
know.
schedule around all your events, and you know, I'll probably just end up spending time with my family. I'm going to take one thing, and it sounds really simple, but I want to take my two little ones fishing, because it seems like we get so busy that we don't even have time to do that. We talk about all these wonderful things we have that we don't get to enjoy, and that's one of them.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to hold you to that. Fishing for you and your family.
Yeah.
That's it today for Chamber Zone. Join us next time right here on VTV. Thank you and have a great summer.